Is using a UV light safe for antiques? Have you ever wondered if using a UV light on your cherished antiques is a safe practice? Let's break down the facts to help you understand the implications of this method. Using a UV light is generally safe when done with care and for specific purposes. It is particularly useful for identifying repairs or assessing the condition of antique ceramics and porcelain. However, it is essential to use it in a controlled manner to avoid any potential damage. The UV light test is a common technique in the world of antiques. It helps detect repairs, overpainting, or restoration work because certain materials react differently under UV light. For example, modern adhesives and paints often fluoresce, revealing repairs that may not be visible under regular lighting. This can be a game changer for collectors and appraisers when determining the authenticity and condition of a piece. However, it is important to remember that prolonged exposure to UV light can be harmful. It can lead to fading, weakening materials, and even accelerate deterioration. UV light is part of the ultraviolet spectrum, which is invisible to the human. It can break down chemical bonds in organic materials like wood, fabric, paper, and paint. This degradation can result in color fading and brittleness, ultimately compromising the structural integrity of the antique. For antique ceramics and porcelain, using UV light for short inspections is acceptable. But continuous or repeated exposure should be avoided to protect these delicate items. To keep your antiques in the best condition, it is wise to minimize their exposure to sunlight and fluorescent lighting, which also emit UV rays. When displaying or storing antiques, consider using UV filtering glass or films on display cases and windows. This can significantly reduce harmful exposure. Creating controlled lighting environments and limiting the intensity and duration of light can help preserve the appearance and value of your antiques over time. In summary, while UV light is a helpful tool for examining antiques, it must be used wisely. Short, targeted exposure for inspection is safe, but long-term exposure should be minimized to prevent irreversible damage. By following proper storage and display practices that block or reduce UV light, you can maintain the condition and value of your antiques for years to come.